Everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. Oh shit. Dropped my card already. So I realized that I forgot to do Cancer's monthly, so I'm going to do a reading for Cancer from now until the middle of March. The 6-month spread for present situation, the past situation, what's holding you back, something you can't control, the advice, and the achievable outcome. Just like Cancer now, in March. Messages for some Cancer. Present situation. Past, what's holding you back, something you can't control, achievable outcome, the advice. So the bottom is the 3 of Pentacles. This talks about kind of trying to build on a connection or a partnership with someone, but I really feel like this wasn't going anywhere, or recently just kind of came to a halt because of the energy that was attached to this, for whatever reason. The present situation is the King of Cups that came out like specifically in reverse. This is someone who is kind of emotionally closed off, someone who's kind of emotionally manipulative, not in the greatest vibration, could be drinking a lot, could be saying some things they don't mean, just overall not healthy. With the 9 of Wands in reverse, I feel like this, I mean, it could be your energy where you're just kind of fed up with this and you're not really open to talking to this person anymore. Because for some of you, with the 9 of Wands in reverse, this is like you coming out of this, pushing everyone away and keeping things to yourself. So maybe I feel like some of you guys had enough and you're just like firing back now. Like, okay, you want to play? Let me come out of this cave and fire back a little bit, you know? But at the same time, I think that something or someone is in this energy and it's like you don't really, it doesn't really faze you. The past situation is the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who is very loyal, down to earth, you know, motherly figure, someone who's always there, someone who's always dependable. And I feel like this was you for somebody, and you were very loyal to this person. You could have even like helped them out financially. You were always there for them. I think you waited for them. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, you're just really disappointed right now in this connection because of how this person decides to do things, and you just kind of feel like there's definitely a loss here, and you're kind of more in air energy where you're ready to just cut your losses. You're not really thinking or feeling with your emotions at this time. You're straight logic, like you're doing what you kind of feel like you need to do right now. Something that's holding you back is the Knight, or this is the Page, excuse me, the Page of Swords in reverse. This is like someone's communication. Go ahead. How someone communicates, how someone decides to do things. Maybe when you get really angry, it's hard for you guys to have a healthy conversation. You have the Devil card in reverse with the 7 of Wands in reverse. I don't feel like you're being, actually the Devil card is in the not in reverse, but I feel like you kind of had your guard up to this person. You're like ready for this battle, but now you're just like, you kind of put that down and you kind of see this for what it is, where this is a really toxic person. This is a situation that either it's based off of toxic behaviors, addictions, or just anger, jealousy, fear, whatever the case may be. You know, someone's got some pretty heavy ties and bounds to this, and you can't help this person. I think that you don't want to see anything bad happen to them because you do genuinely care for them, but at the same time you feel like maybe if you were to just stop helping them, then maybe they would learn what they need to learn in this. Because I just feel like there's a lot of arguments, there's a lot of things going on. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, but I just feel like it's really wishy-washy energy. where you want to take this person's hand to get help, or maybe you would have done that in the past, but I feel like now you kind of want other people to see this situation for what it is so that maybe they can get the proper help. Some of you guys were more of an enabler than you were a help to this person. And I'm not saying that to be rude. I'm just saying that I don't think you realized that until now. The advice is the Death card. This person kind of needs to go through this on their own. You know, they have to make the decision to get rid of things in their life. They have to make the decision to let go of whatever they're holding on to that's bringing on these toxic traits or addictions. Some people, I think it's drugs. Some people, I think it's sex. Could be money, just greed, any type of thing like that. Porn, with the 9 of Cups. It's like this person got a little bit too comfortable with you, kind of them like always bailing them out. No matter what they did, you know, you were always in their corner. And because you love them, I think that they took advantage of that. So you're to that point where it's like, well, I kind of need to let you learn this on your own now, because everything that I did never changed anything, you know? The achievable outcome. 7 of Swords in reverse with the 9 of Swords. This person, I think, that is going to come back into your life and try to make things right. They could have stolen something from you. They could have lied, cheated. I feel like someone really definitely did steal from you. Could have been money, just kind of some shady shit. And they do feel bad about it. They have a lot of anxiety. And I think that, you know, they have some severe mental health issues. Some of them could be like in a mental hospital now, or were recently. There's some kind of cycle here that isn't closed, and I just feel like either this person keeps coming in and out of your life and bringing this toxicity into your life and causing you the mental conflict. Like, I almost feel like some of you guys are taking on this energy that's like really low vibrational when it's not your energy, because when they come back into your life each time in and out, they have some demons they carry with them, and I feel like you're kind of taking them on. You have the Fool card with the 5 of Cups in reverse. I feel like you guys are ready to go. It's like you recognize that you have love for this person. You recognize that this was a partnership. This was someone you loved. But at the same time, it's like you're kind of ready to cut your losses and go in a new direction, because every time you try to make it work with this person, it always ends up the same. Disappointed, you know, empty, alone. It's like always a potential for things to get better, but they never really do. And I just think that this person needs to make a decision about, you know, looking towards the future, or maybe just in general for themselves, like whatever they're going through right now. Could have legal issues, could be dealing with, I see police. Someone could be kind of losing everything in their life, but at the same time they kind of needed this, all of this to happen. They needed to have all this stress. They needed to have some pretty big changes. The universe kind of stepped in and blew shit up like all the way, and they did that so that this person could realize what they were doing, where they need to go. You know, I've heard another reader saying that things are going to be happening like this to get people to be on their correct path, you know. So if some crazy shit happens, I just feel like it's going to push you in the right direction, but you're not really going to understand that at the time. A lot of people need to transform. A lot of people need to get rid of a lot of things that they're doing, and it's just like the universe isn't giving people a chance anymore, you know what I mean? And I feel like there's a lot of I don't want to say enlightened, but it's like spiritual people that are protected. So I just feel like these lower vibrational energies are not going to be able to come into some people's lives anymore. It's like they don't have access in the same way, because you guys have a greater purpose, or this a person does, or whatever the case may be. And it's just like this kind of needs to be a conversation about what it is that you want. What direction do you want this to go in? Because I feel like some of you guys are ready to walk away. You've seen enough of this situation. You know, this person still lies about things. They really weren't loyal if they said they were, even though you were. I think that someone is very one-sided, and narcissistic personality disorder comes to mind, or some kind of pretty heavy mental illness that stems from childhood. And this person like always comes back and just, I love you, I want to work this out, and blah blah blah. But it's like you really don't trust them regardless of your feelings for them, because this deception and this unrequited love is here as well. This person's still lying. This person is still kind of has a wandering eye looking at other people, and it's like they want to have this control over you almost. They want you to be theirs, like as a possession. You know, narcissists keep certain people, more than one, female or male, whatever, and it's like they consider them their possessions, but at the same time they kind of do whatever they want to do at the same time. And it's like it almost makes this codependent, narcissistic, toxic cycle that's like really hard to break, because you don't understand why you're so tied and bound to them. But it's because they've just mind fucked you, for lack of better words. And it's to the point where they're not gonna be allowed to have the same access in your life. So it's just like, if you guys are walking away from this, if you guys are well aware of this, then I think that you know that you're going in the right direction. This person, I mean, somebody's going to come back and propose and say how much they love you and, you know, pour their heart out, but it's just like they still have not done the shit that they need to do to make this a healthy connection. There's a lot of negative, very low vibrational, demonic shit in this connection. And I'm not saying it's you, Cancer. I'm not saying it's theirs. This could be from every person that they've messed with, people in their family. This is a lot of heavy shit that was brought into your life because you let this person in your life. And I don't think you realize that at the time. You know, this person is unable to love. They lack empathy. They're unable to feel anything. They mirror the person that they're with. Most of the time it's an empath, because that's the perfect person to mirror, because empaths are all about trying to heal other people and showing love and unconditional love. So a narcissist will come in and literally mirror you to them. So for a while, you don't really see what the fuck this is. You know, you just know that you love this person, but at the end of the day, you feel really fucking alone, no matter how many years or how many times they say they're sorry, or how many times they break down and cry and say how much they love you. It's just like, what the fuck does love have to do with it, you know? Because I'm the one that ends up heartbroken. I'm the one that ends up depressed. And yes, I love you, but I'm tired of being manipulated. So if you have to sit your ass in jail, or if I have to completely cut you out of my life until you get this together, I'm gonna do me and figure out what makes me happy, because at the end of the day, you guys are gonna have the victory in this, even if that means you kind of going out on your own, because you're not in that low vibrational. It's like this person, if they wanted to come back to you right now, you don't even know if you'd take them back, because that's how bad it is. They're still immature. They still don't really know what they want. They know how to say the right things to make you kind of be love struck for a little while. But at the end of the day, they're the ones that always leave you feeling like, what just happened, you know? I think that there are some childhood traumas or things, whomever that this has to do with, but there's certain things that attract narcissists into people's lives, and a lot of it has to do with children who weren't really loved correctly by their parents, you know, kind of abandonment, certain things like that. There's so many different things that bring these people into our lives, and we don't really understand why we're having such bad luck, why we're getting sick, why we're broke, you know, because it's like, we didn't really do anything wrong, so why are we suffering? And it's just because of the energy that we didn't see, you know? It's like you're almost in a cloud of smoke, and when it clears, everything's fucked. But anyways, that's all I have for you, Cancer. Bye.